Hello Bookish friends, welcome to another Goodreads TBR monthly check-in video. In today's video, I'm going to talk about how I progressed on my Goodreads TBR challenge for the month of April. At the beginning of the year, I refreshed my Goodreads TBR challenge, which I started doing last year, and set my TBR number to 400 again. My aim at the end of the year is to decrease this number to at least 325. In the beginning of the month of April, I had 376 books on my TBR. From these books, I read Kahire-Kızıldeniz Bir Bisiklet Yolculuğu by Sibel, Buğdaycı, The Matchmaker's Lonely Heart by Campell, Helene, Three Blind Mice and Other Stories by Agatha Christie, 84 Charing Crossroad by Helene, Hanff, The Wiregrass by Pam Webber, Grave Amy's Secrets by Patricia Jones, Fairest of Them All by Teresa Mederios, and Tatar Çölü by Dino, Buzatti. And the number decreased to 368. At the end of the month, I was currently reading Yeşil, Peri, Gecesi by Ayfer, Tunç, so the number decreased to 367. I DNF'd Aragon by Christopher Paolini, and thus the number decreased to 366. At the try a chapter video that I did every month, I've decided to take out two books from my TBR, which were The Temple of My Familiar by Alice Walker and The Buckled Bag by Mary Roberts Rinehart. So the number became 364. I read two books that were not on my Goodreads TBR at the beginning of the month. Dünyalar Savaşı, The War of the Worlds by H.G. Wells, which was a reread. The book that I was currently reading at the beginning of the month, Dexter is Delicious by Jeff Lindsay. So the number stayed the same, which is 364. I've added some books that were next books in my ongoing series, which were Double Dexter by Jeff Lindsay, To Capture His Heart by Campell, Helene, and The Underdog and Other Stories by Agatha Christie. So the number increased to 367. I've also added a book that I will read for Agatha for Alice Readathon, Absent in the Spring by Mary Westmacott, The Poseidon of Agatha Christie. So the number now became 368. And lastly, I've added an arc that I received from the author herself, which is Where We Begin Again by Adele Tobin. So the number of books on my Goodreads TBR at the end of April was 369. So overall, I can say that in terms of my Goodreads TBR challenge, this month was also quite successful. I'm really loving these videos in which I check my progress, and it actually becomes a motivation for me to read more books from my existing TBR, which was of course my primary aim for creating this challenge. Please comment down below how did you do with your reading goals in the month of April. And if you're a new viewer, first of all, welcome. Please like and subscribe. Hope to see you very soon. Bye. As for Turkish word of the day, I'm going to choose buckle. Buckle means toka in Turkish, and toka is our Turkish word of the day. Have a good day.